Good morning. I'm a little bit early because the last few days I've been trying to get on and it's not let me get on. So here I'm all geared up for a failure again. It didn't happen. Oh, anyway, so welcome. I do have a few people on the list anyway that I can pull their stones. I had somebody ask me the other day, do I pull my own stones? You bet I do. I love pulling my own stones to find out what energy I'm sitting in. So I do get people ask me, is this the same as tarot? No, it's not. So what happens is we're reading energy. Oh, that's what the stones are. The earth count, the children's count is also referred to as the Mayan count. So there is a Mayan count book that has this information in it. There's also Lightning Bolt has this information in it. It's not a secret. It is the energy that we are sitting in the number that we are sitting in. So when I pull a stone for you, it's what number are you sitting in? What energy are you sitting in today? And then how you're sitting in that energy can reflect the things that happen around you. It's all together, it's all tied in together. And that's how that works. Then we are going to do the great teachers as well. So each great teacher, there's 20 great teachers. The great teachers are the lessons that we came here to learn. And what is it that we're learning? And we write these teachings or these great teachers into our book of life. So I'm really, what chapter am I on right now? I believe I'm in the chapter of confrontation for this year anyway. That seems to be what's going on for me. But what's going on for you? And every day we have a new energetic that we sit in. So that's what I'm reading is the energy that you're sitting in today in both the earth count and the great teacher. And then I pull the card. I have so many different decks of cards. So this is an old deck. I don't even remember the name of the box because I I've long since lost it. These cards have got to be well over 30 years old, and they're still my go-to. I have probably about 20 decks here that I pull from, but I also have what's called a give a deck. Take a deck. So when you come here to Drum Circle or even to any of the teachings, then I've got a basket full of all different kinds of decks of oracle cards, teaching cards, motivational cards. And you can come and you can say, hey, you know what? I am not using my deck of cards. I'm not using my deck because it's not calling me, or for whatever reason, I choose to not use that. So can I exchange? And I absolutely come and take a deck and leave a deck. And that way we build up our resources. Also, what happens if you don't have a deck to give? It's okay. Just come and take a deck. Find out what calls to you. That's the whole purpose of it. So it's liking and sharing and growing together as a team. And no judgment. Man, no judgment. That's been my lesson this last little while. Anyway, let's get at it. So, Heather, I still got your name here, and thank you for the beautiful message this morning. This is for Heather. Heather, I've got your name. I've got a little table here with all these hearts, and it's the hearts are for people who have asked for stone readings. And if they pop on, then I won't give them one. But I'll give them one from here. But if they didn't pop on, and they have a little heart sitting here, then I will call their names so they can watch the video later. So let's get started. So, Heather, let's see what energy you're sitting in today. Heather is sitting in the energy. Ooh, I love it. In number 11. The 11 is the stars that shine so bright at night. And think about all those beautiful stars at nighttime. They are out there guiding our path, showing us the way to go. Sometimes it can get a bit mucky out, and we think, oh my gosh, I don't know where to go. I don't know what my next step is going to be. And it's like having a beacon of light going, you know what? It's okay. We got you. We're shining for you, even though it might be cloudy in your realm at the moment. We are still here guiding you, and it's the spirits guiding you, and allow that beautiful light energy to just drift in and take you where you need to go. You're also sitting in the great teacher today of rage, so you may find yourself getting a little bit discombobbled. And what is rage? Rage isn't bad. And rage isn't anger. Rage is that internal rolling around in there. And sometimes rage can be used to the good. So you ever have all of a sudden for me, I like people to tell me when they're coming over. I'm not the best housekeeper in the world. So all of a sudden someone knocks on your door, phones you and says, "I'll be there in 10 minutes." And you go, "Oh," and then you run like mad and you're grabbing everything and putting everything away. You can get everything cleaned up in a really quick order. That can be rage. Or even if you're angry about something, as something happens and it's really got your blood boiling, you can take it out on house cleaning and get into the real nooks and crannies of things. So for you, you're breaking that rage today. So you may have that internal need, but don't hold on to it, because when we hold on to it, we can make ourselves sick. So allow the rage to have an explosion, to allow it to get out and give it an escape route, if you will. So, and I keep saying "if you will." That's interesting because it's just something I picked up in the last little while saying, and I seem to say it a lot. You're also sitting with the card. Oh, I like this, of healing. So allow the sitting of the healing and feel the energy around you. Do you play with energy at all, Heather? If you do, great. If not, maybe give this a go. And anyone out there can try this. Rub your hands together. And then put your hands in front of you so that you can see that crack in between your fingers there. And then sit and stare at it, and then slightly out focus your eyes. Just squint your eyes a little bit so they're out of focus. And slowly, very slowly, start bringing that forward and forward and forward, and then stop. And now begin to see, you might see, I don't see energy, but you might begin to see like a waffling between. Your fingers might start to feel different. You might feel like you have a magnet where it wants to come together or go apart. It's okay. Allow the energy to play. And then continue to move your hands as far as you can, and then bring them back together. And then pull them out and bring them back together, almost like you're fighting with an elastic band, and then try changing the shape of the energy. That is the beginning of energy work. And that is also the beginning of healing work. So once you get to the point where you can establish where you're sitting in your energy field, then you can work on your body and just allow your body to scoop up the energy that it doesn't need and let it go, and bring in warm energy where you do need it. It's a wonderful day today. So I hope you have an awesome day, Heather. And it looks like we got quite a few people on here. Good morning, Mary. How are you this morning? And welcome. So Mary is sitting in the zero count. Ooh, that is the everything, and it's actually upside down. That is the zero. This is the Mayans. So the Mayan zero, that just means it's the everything. It is the medicine wheel itself. It is earth. It is everything around us. Being aware of absolutely everything that comes into your life. Everything that is being said for a purpose. Knowing that there is purpose here, but it zero doesn't mean nothing. It means you are sitting literally in the everything, and everything is at your command, if you will. You can now manifest anything you choose to manifest today. You're also sitting in care. Care for self, care for others. So what does care feel like to you? And if you go out throughout your day, think of care. Think of, what lessons is spirit trying to tell me today with care? And if I really, really pay attention, am I caring more for others than I am for myself? Am I giving care but not receiving care? And can I complete that circle of give and take? The give and and the take, it creates that beautiful circle. Often we get really, really great at the giving and not so great at the receiving. And I think to this morning, that stone is telling me, I'm telling her I need to be able to complete the circle of allowing others to care for you today. That's a good one too, right? Well, they all are. And you're also sitting in success. Success. Celebrate your success. Boy, oh boy, people are so quick to judge other people's success, are they not? And why is that? Why does that happen? Just allow that success to shine. Don't worry if someone else isn't quite I don't know what that was. I think it was the cat that knocked something over. Sorry. But don't worry about someone else poo-pooing on what you're doing or not celebrating you. Celebrate you on the inside. You don't need others to acknowledge it. Just celebrate what feels right on the inside and own your successes. Celebrate your victories. Own your victories. If I thought of 5 things that I have accomplished just in the last couple of days, holy smokes, I probably got 30 or 40 of them. So think of what is it I accomplished yesterday? What do I want to accomplish today? And maybe even your accomplishment is just sitting and coming to the stone reading today, just sitting quietly with self. That can be an accomplishment. Doesn't have to be a big thing out there. So celebrate your success today. Um, Debbie, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I'm gearing up for the weekend. I've got Debbie coming as one of the ladies that are coming this weekend. I look so forward to seeing you. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 9 on the earth count is moon, movement, and energy. Now it's one of probably the least ones that I resonate with. I don't resonate with the changing of the moons and the moon seasons. I really, really, I try. I've really tried to get involved in that, and they just seem to not phase me, not spark my interest. I don't pay a lot of attention to the moon, which is interesting because my spirit name. There's a whole bunch of different names we can get, but my spirit name is Whispering Moon Dancer, and yes, I love to go out and dance in the moon, and I really do that, but I'm not one that's connected to the moon and yet is right in my spirit name, which I find absolutely fascinating that that's the way it is. But you're sitting in that moon movement and energy. So, whatever phase, and you may want to look it up, Debbie, what phase am I sitting in the moon and how is it affecting my body? Because internally, I think it's pulling you, that ebb and the flow, that tide. Maybe even you might be feeling a little bit of a tug of war in there. You're also sitting in fear. So when you start feeling that energy of that pull, and then that all of a sudden it comes, and then the pull and it comes, that could get a little bit of fear. But fear can be our ally. All fear is telling you is to pay attention, not to not do it, but to walk carefully when you are doing it. So understand the fear within you, acknowledge it, write it out, figure out what it is you're exactly afraid of. What's the worst case scenario, the best case scenario, and what are 3 options how you can change that around and then walk within that. Okay. So use fear today as your ally as you're walking forward. It's okay. Other people got you. And you're also sitting in today understanding. So this is the understanding, and that's what I'm talking about. Understand that ebb and the flow. And if you see that one bird, I don't know if you can, how well, this damn thing. So there is a bird up here, but it's very, very faint. And there's the bird that's been in the cage, and all of a sudden pieces of the cage are missing. It can go out of the cage if it wants. You can get out of your cage. Are you prepared to do it? Are you prepared to let all that stuff that has been chaining you down and keeping you locked in? Can you do it? And when you do it, there's going to be people that are upset about it. It's just inevitable. But do it anyway. And flock to the people. Flock to the other birds that are waiting for you, that will fly with you, not against you. I hope you have a great day today, Debbie. Louisa, the lovely, lovely Louisa. I will never look at a butterfly the same. Her medicine name is Butterfly Dancing Woman, and she just dances everywhere, and I just love her energy. So, Louisa, I get to see you this weekend too, and next weekend. So you're sitting in 5, 10, 12. 12 of the earth count. You should know this. 12 of the earth count is the sacred dreams of life. No, it's not. 7 is that. 10, 11, 12. Oh my word. 12 is all the galaxies, all the energy around us, all the planets. That's where you're sitting. No, I love that other one too, though. It's sitting with all the planets that are around you. Everything is around you. Everything is wide open. And you are susceptible today to outside energy. Use it to your advantage. Use it like a staff, a wand of power, and really step into that beautiful energy today. Don't let others put you down. You're sitting in spirit today as well, number 12. So you're at, oh, so you're double 12, right? So you're sitting at number 12 of the earth count, but you're also sitting at number 12. So look at that. So 12 there in earth count and 12 right there. So you got two 12s. So you are major. So amplify it 100-fold. Okay. So spirit, what does spirit tell you? So spirit of the ancestors is calling in. All the ancestors are holding your hands. They're holding you together, and your spirit guides are with you. You're being able to receive it because that information is so strong, and you're getting it from everywhere. You're getting it from all the galaxies. That's your seed. That's your homeland. That's your home planet, and it's calling you and it's giving you that information. You are a wide open receiver today. Don't let it get overwhelming. Keep stopping every so often. Keep stopping, and you're sitting in the know nothingness. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Don't let this big energy today. Don't let it overpower you. I'm going to clear my mind. I'm going to put some music on. Maybe I'm going to dance. Maybe I'm just going to just celebrate. I'm going to give myself that permission to flow today. Whoo, you are in a powerful day today. Miss Cat Underwood. Good morning. It was very nice speaking with you this morning, Cat. So Cat is sitting in. Cat's actually my bounce off person. So if I'm dealing with stuff, sometimes I'll phone Cat and we'll bounce off ideas and bounce off frustrations sometimes, and which was the case this morning. And thank you, Cat, for being my ear. So you're sitting in 5, 10, 15. 15 of the earth count is the, oh yeah, this is the collective consciousness of all humans. So there's that, whoom, everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's going to have something to say about it. And don't worry about it. Allow it to just go. And that is actually a big lesson for me as well. So maybe you're bringing in a little bit of the energy that I'm sitting in today as well. That collectiveness of all consciousness, of all humans. And allow yourself to distinguish, is it mine or am I carrying it over from someone else, and let go if it's from someone else. You're also sitting in testing, and I can see you testing the waters. I'm getting a little uncomfortable in where I am. Things have been going along too decky right now, and I want things to start churning up again. I'm going to start creating my own chaos around me. It's almost like you're lighting the fire under yourself to get that a hot plate, if you will, so that I'm running on tiptoes rather than just sinking in the mud. I'm running now on the surface so I don't get burnt. And it's asking you, do you really want this chaos? Because if you do, you can call it in, but maybe just sit and relax in the dormancy of winter, of allowing yourself to just back off a little bit on yourself. Intensity, that's what I'm showing. Is it started off, you were sitting in the quiet, well, over here, you're sitting in that quiet energy, but it's starting to build up again and build up again and build up again and build up again. And now that you're building up, it's getting to the point where I'm going to explode. I'm dancing on that fire. I've gotten myself okay, but now I'm going to churn it up so that I'm scrambling. Um, Figure out why you want to do that. Why are you creating that chaos? It's a big day. Okay, Diane, good morning. I don't believe I've seen you before, Diane, so welcome to the page. Like, subscribe, share. I guess I'm supposed to say that, so let's get her done. Anyway, so Diane, you are sitting in 5 and 2 is 7. 7 is the sacred dreams of life. That is my favorite one. That's where your dreamer animals sit. That is that lucid dream time where you can bring in non-reality and reality together. So I'm going to invite you today to dream, invite you to daydream, invite you to set ether space of flow, of imagination. Allow everything to just kind of go, and everything you're doing today, look at it through the innocence of the eye. Excuse me. Excuse me, through the eye of the child. So look through the innocence of life, look through that beautiful flow, and find something that you used to enjoy doing as a kid and do it today, just to bring out that early childhood. And you're also sitting in the physical. The physical, there may be some physical demands. Maybe you're noticing something has changed on your body, something has changed within your environment, that you can no longer do a few of the things that you used to enjoy. Look at it from a new perspective. There's a new way that I can enjoy this, and how will that look? And it's inviting you to take a look through the child's eyes. Don't look everything at face value. Look at it for the beauty and the magic that it holds. And that's another way to look at it. And you're also looking at, you're looking at right there, stress. I got quite a bit of stress here, and I'm balancing so many things. I feel like I'm walking on a ball, and I've got all this stuff in the air. And what happens when we do that? We limit what comes in. So today, because you're sitting in the energy of the dreamer, then allow all those balls to fall. I don't need them today. I'm going to allow everything to crash because I don't need to control. And if we can get rid of the control and allow ourselves to sit in the flow, that's the most fun sweet spot that we can get. Okay, I hope that helped. Hello, Kim. Kim. Oh, I know. As soon as I pulled a jagged rock, I knew. So this is the eight. Number eight is the sacred. I'm sorry. Is cycles of natural law, but something else is coming through. Something big is coming through. Actually, it's this. It's a cycle of natural law, but there's a change, big change. Um, I thought everything was going this way. Everything looked to be this way. And suddenly I thought I was in a room doing this, and I'm actually in a room doing that. Something has changed. Your reality has changed. It's like you walk from one reality into another reality, and it's flipped on you. Really pay attention to that flip and what's happening, okay? And then you're also sitting in the center, you're sitting in feelings. So your feelings are getting all mixed up at the moment. I'm feeling this, but I don't understand why I'm feeling that way. I'm nervous about something, but I don't understand why I'm nervous. Things aren't making sense. And so today's a day of things not making sense. And it's okay, because we all get those days, and just acknowledge it as it's happening. Yeah, here we go. And then it's got clinging to the past. So there could be some things happening in here, and take a look at how crazy it is in there, like inside that head, that big box that we put ourselves in, and all those past feelings, all those past events, all those past things that you thought were dealt with are all going to come to the surface to say, "Hello, we're still here." So it could be a very emotional, very powerful day for you in that, and it might not be very much fun today. So just again, let it go. Just understand it, accept it, and then let it go. This too shall pass. Excuse me. So this is one now for ELF, ELIF, and you have a round circle brown with a little E in it. So just make sure that I got the right person. And you're sitting, oh, a little tiny one popped up. 5, 10, 15, and one is 16. 16 right there. And that is, ooh, wee. Oh my gosh, no, that just wait, this is something different. So it's telling me I'm sitting very firmly in shadow self today. That's very, very, very sitting in the synchronicities of life. And it's like you're not, something isn't happening. Doorways aren't opening. So just wait, just wait. I'm going to pull in your great teacher, and I think I'm going to pull in another. Yeah, I am. So you're also sitting in earth today. So earth, spirit, and the ancestors, the great teachers. So so the great teacher is calling you today. So you have, it's almost like there's a judgment day. It's like everything here is come, it feels like you're being judged today. Either you're, I don't know if you're going to court or if you've got some sort of legal matter, but there's something big today that someone else is judging you, and they are putting their spin, their whatever on you, and you're expected to toe the line in a certain way. And this judgment is really, really big today. And all I'm going to say is you're also sit down, surrender to Mother Earth, because you really don't have a lot of control of that. So just surrender to Mother Earth. Ask Mother Earth to just take you today and hold you. And you're sitting in pain today as well as a great teacher. And because you're sitting in the great teachers, it's amplified. So it could be emotional pain. And I have a feeling it's more emotional than physical. And it's like I'm being judged. There's somebody, something is really, really got their finger on me. And every time I try to squirm away, I'm getting pushed down deeper. And I'm just going to tell you, ask Mother Earth to release that for you, okay? Ask your guardians to just gear up and help me out and help me walk through this day of judgment. And try not to judge yourself. Even if other people are judging you, don't judge yourself. And it's and here it is, courage. You need courage today to move forward. And this little flower didn't know that it could grow until it grew. And that's you too. You can move through this, whatever is going on, however traumatic today is, know that you will get through it. And please check in tomorrow, because I would like to clarify with you of how your day went. And good luck to you. Um, I can use I can see auras, but I can on plants and objects, unfortunately. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so let's go now into Deborah, or yeah, Deborah. Deb here. Could I please have someone? Oh, that Deb. Hey, Deb. And Gary would like one also. Awesome, Deb. So, Deb is, you are sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of the earth count is the spirit of all plants. That is that energetic that's sitting also in your birth animal. That birth animal's kind of popping out going, hello, pay attention to me today. And I don't know what your birth animal is. I don't remember, but um dance with that birth animal today. But also that bear is coming in. Oh my gosh, that bear's coming in. I would sit down and journey with bear today as well, and ask the bear, what is going on, what am I doing? Because it's like you're backing up, and I see you almost pulling a big blanket over yourself. I just want a cocoon today. I don't want anyone to bother me today. I want to just be kind of left alone. So that big grumpy bear is kind of sitting in there going, just leave me alone. And you could be sitting in a little bit of loneliness today. Even though I'm surrounded by a big, huge, happy family, I'm sitting in that loneliness. I just feel a little bit discombobulated, and I want to just kind of remove myself from the chaos and clutter. And it's okay to do that. Just have a day to yourself today. Just say, you know what? Mama's sleeping today, or mom's just going to read a book and cuddle on the couch today, and then do that. You're also looking in the source, the internal source. Turn inward today. You've got the answers. You already know the answers to the questions. Just trust that you know them. Oh, Deb. So let's see where Gary's sitting today. And Gary's sitting in number 4. So you're at the bottom of the wheel and he's at the top of the wheel. He's right in his mind and he's in with the animals. So he's have that animal instinct, and pay attention to what the animals are doing today. The animals are sitting in balance, and try to get yourself in balance as well. He may have a tendency to want to protect, like that big lion coming in and going, I'll protect you. Gary, just back off and let Deb do what she's going to do today on her own, on the solace of herself, and turn inward. You don't have to fix the problem. And that internal, I want to go out and fix for her. I want to support. I want to do all that. You can support from a distance, and it's asking you to do that today for her. It's also sitting in patience. Have patience for her. Look, just wait. She's just working through her shit. Just let her do it. Let her get through what she's getting through, and allow patience, but patience for yourself too. Don't be in a hurry to fix everything for everybody. You don't need to do it, not today. And you're also sitting in, I love it, completion. There's that last piece of the puzzle. I'm just putting it in there, and I'm going to work on myself, and I'm not going to worry about someone else. I'm going to enjoy the day, and I'm going to allow Deb to work on what Deb's working on, and I'm just going to have a day to do guys stuff, what I enjoy doing today, and I'm going to enjoy that working on my own, and I'm going to support from a distance. I'm not going to get too involved. So good on you today. Um, Mary, how are you? Think did I do you already? No, I don't think I did. Oh lordy. Yes, I did. Okay, Deb, perfect. Your body's exhausted, Deb. Yeah, and you'll be here on the weekend, so you'll get lots of care, if you will. Good morning. In a very boring and stuck situation. When can I expect changes? So this is Antrix Kapoor. Let's see. Now, because you're sitting in the energetic, it may not give you that answer, but let's find out. You're sitting in number 6 today. So 6 is spirit and the ancestors. That's your guides. So your guides are really peeking in today, and allow yourself to actually hand everything over to your spirits, hand everything to your guides. I don't need to carry the burden today. I don't need to hold on to this stuck situation that I'm in. I'm going to hand it off to someone else, because spirit knows before I know. And so I'm just going to say, you know what, I'm really feeling kind of crappy today. I'm going to smudge. I'm going to laugh today. So start laughing. I just want you at some point today, I want you to just and get it all out. And then eventually you're going to have an explosion of laughter, of actually laughter. When was the last time you laughed till the tears rolled down your face? I want you to get in and start finding joy. Every little thing you do today, bring in joy to get rid of that stuck. And every time you start going into the I can't, I don't belong, I'm all these negative self-talk, just say, okay, spirit, take that away. I'm going to change it up to something positive. Okay, so try that today. And you're also sitting in the center, you're sitting in confrontation today. So you may have to have a conversation. And I think that conversation's with yourself. I need to have the conversation with myself that I don't need to carry this burden anymore. It's no longer mine. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to give it to spirit. I'm going to give it to a tree. Go out and talk to a tree. I'm going to give it away so I don't have to keep carrying it. When we carry so much burden, so much stuff happening all the time, we get weighed down by it. So when we can toss that stuff away, we lighten up. And as we lighten up, we start feeling better. Put a smile on your face, even if you're not wanting to smile. Do all those things. Tell your body that you're happy and get yourself moving in happiness today. And I am going to send so much love your way. I hope you have an awesome day. Hello, Paul. How are you today? Let's see what Paul's sitting in. Number 3, down the bottom of the medicine wheel, that is the plants. And boy, I tell you, I'm seeing lots of water today. So, but I think you're in a pretty dry place, but there's lots of water around you. There's like literally, I'm seeing water, but not just rain. I'm seeing water, like an ocean, or like lots of water. A lake could be, but I can't see across. So there's lots of water, and it's asking you to get into the element of water today. So whether that means just immersing yourself in water, of doing something with water, stand in water, get in water. Water's what's going to actually be speaking with you today, and allow it to talk to you. So if you don't have an ocean or a lake or someplace where you're nearby, what I would do then is I would put my feet in water, put my hands in water. I would crawl in water if you can, walk in water, go to a pool if you need to, do something where you're in water today. You've got to get your body in water. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. That's interesting. You're also sitting in loneliness today, that internal stuff. So when I'm sitting in that internal stuff, sometimes I want to be able to release it. How we release it is we cry, because our tears are the ocean. It makes the same consistency, the same chemical compound that the ocean has, that our tears have. And a lot of times guys think they can't cry, and it's okay to cry. Allow that to happen today, because you really are sitting in that release, and that water is calling in so strong, like so strong. And you're also sitting in exhaustion. I'm so tired because I've been holding everything together. I've been trying to put on this happy face. I've been trying to do everything that, quote, I'm supposed to do, that I think I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to do. And now I'm just exhausted. And I'm emotionally, physically, and I'm just drained. And allow those tears, because those tears will help you, and allow yourself to really get into the water. Another thing that you might be able to do is get a cold cloth and just put the cold cloth over top of your face, and allow that to feel every little thing about it, and then slowly put a cold cloth on all different parts of your body and acknowledge all those spots and how it feels, and allow the feels to come out, and any memories that are sitting in there, allow them to surface and go away. And even if it means getting angry, even if it means the tears, allow it to happen. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay, I think I got everybody. I think I did. I hope you all have an awesome day, whatever you're doing. And like, subscribe, share my stuff, and yeah, let's spread love today. Okay, take care. Ha ho. Bye bye.